Oh, see, that's not right. Now, if I had known, I would not have been sitting up at the Kodak watching Alicia Keys. I would have forfeited Alicia Keys for Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. See, this is my first time performing at this festival. I've always dreamed about it. Excuse me, but this is my first time performing, and I didn't get the memo, the email, the fax, nothing about the chicken. Well, as you notice in the program, in the brochure, my name is Carlease, with an exclamation mark, just one name. I've been asking my mom for many, many, many years what the story is so that I could come and share something interesting with you, and she's just come up with nothing. I'm like, Mom, what is this with the two nouns? What kind of name is this? Carlease, two nouns, spelled like a lease on a car. She says, well, I got it out of a book, Carlease, don't worry about it. I'm like, what, the Yellow Pages? What book? So I had to do my own research. I did my own genealogy on my roots, and I realized I need a touch-up. Have you seen the gray from back there? No, actually, I found out that it is a family name. Carlease is a family name. I was named after my Aunt Carlone. She was married to my uncle, Can't Pay. You know they had a dog named Carpet?
That's very good.
And I found out that I'm not the first person in my family to be in show business. I have a cousin, Cartoon. And of course, there's the black sheep of the family. We don't like to talk about him too much. His name is Carjack. So I was adopted. And when I tell people, they tend to feel sorry for me, but I'm like, with a name like Carlease, I'm lucky I wasn't repossessed. At least you know my mama wasn't standing on a street corner somewhere. I could have been named Don't Walk. And they wonder why I need therapy, Iona. When I was a little girl, my therapist was my mama. I could be in the middle of the floor, kicking and screaming, having a temper tantrum, and my mom would simply look at me and go, Carlease, look at you. You are totally out of control. I think you need therapy. Delisa, get me a switch off that push back there! The doctor will see you now. My mom is a strong black woman, very intimidating. Even to this day, I'm almost 50 years old. I know it's hard to believe, but black don't crack. I'm almost 50 years old. That's right, girl. All right, my sisters. Oh, some white people clapping. I can't see y'all. Oh, my mom is still intimidates me. I get so nervous. She lives in New York. That's where I grew up. And when she comes to visit me, I really, kind of cringe. Because the last time she came to visit me, she came to my apartment, she's looking around, she's looking at the windows, and she's like, Carlease, it is a Barnum and Bailey world out here in California. You people have no curtains up in your windows. You don't have any curtains, Carlease? I was like, no, Mom, we keep our blinds and everything open so people can look in and see how cute our place is. It's like living in a fishbowl. I can't live like this. Where's my list? I'm gonna have to go out here and buy you some curtains tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I was looking for your teapot because I wanted some tea this afternoon. Well, Mom, I don't have a teapot. I just drink coffee. You don't have a teapot, Carlease? Where's my list? I'm gonna have to go out here and buy you a teapot tomorrow. How come she never says to me, you don't have a house in Bel Air, Carlease? You don't have a 2005 cobalt blue convertible BMW? Where's my list? I'm gonna have to go out here and buy you a house and a Beamer tomorrow. Who says that? Is my hair looking okay out there? Right. I tried something new just for Arlene Malinowski, who's a good friend of mine. You'll see her later on. Yeah. And Arlene, I wanted to because she always looks so glamorous. Doesn't she look good? So when I knew I was going to do the show with her, I went out and got a new outfit and I did this waterfall thing. I don't know if it's working, but whatever. You like it? Yeah. Okay, good. Because it was so funny. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about how long I've been wearing my hair like this. This is locks, as some of you know, some of you might not, but these are locks. And it takes a while for us to lock our hair. And a friend of mine asked me, well, what did your mama say when you told her? And I go, well, I didn't tell her, of course, that I was going to lock my hair. I just did it because I wasn't expecting a favorable response. And now, I know if she had seen it in the beginning, she would have been like, oh my God. And she would have never said, go ahead and lock your hair. But now she's like, oh, Carlease, your hair has never been that long. It's all about the length in my culture. It can be as nappy as it can be, but it's long. It's beautiful, right? It's your virtue, your crown. It's so long. So I have a loctician now. I go down in the hood and I get my hair locked. I go to the Oh My Nappy Hair Institute of Fine Braidery Art Salon and Spa. Down in the hood. Because I had a very bad experience. I used to put a lot of chemicals in my hair, and it's hard to find good black hair care products in Burbank. Anyone have that experience? I went to this, one sister just keeps clapping there in the middle. Is there any other sisters around you? Or you just sitting there, okay. I went to the store, I don't want to mention the name of it, but you can save on lots of things there. Oh, now the other sisters clapping. I went up to the salesperson, I was tired, I was hot, I was angry, I had an attitude, and baby, my hair was nappy. I went up to the salesperson, I said, excuse me, mister, you have the new and improved, dark and lovely, smooth and silky, soft and sexy, extra crispy, no relaxer.
Extra.
And she says, is that what Dippity do? Now come on, y'all, look at this hair. You know Dippity don't do. Ever go back to that store again? I got to go incognito. That girl, so bad. Oh gosh. Okay, let me get out of here. One more thing. It's hard to find a church with soul in Burbank. I went to church with some friends of mine, and there was this woman in the pulpit, blonde hair, blue eyes, dippity-doo all over the place. Caucasian persuasion. And she was like, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. 2, 3. That saved. I heard a voice inside my head, and it was my mama's voice, that said, get thee to a black Baptist church quick! Y'all know the emphasis in a black Baptist church is on good music, good preaching, and good Lord, this Rascal's chicken tastes delicious! And the singing, every Sunday morning, Sister Alberta Green would come up to the pulpit. Amazing